Yeah. I get mine the fast way, ski mask way.
Hey, yo, Donnie.
When you stuntin', I'm scheming. When you sleepin', I'm creeping. Man, I'm broken, you eatin'. See, that's a very good reason, nigga. It's robbery season. I don't consider it even. I call it making it even. Me against all odds. Got no time for them bras. Catch you out with your bra. Make you reach for the stars and drag you out of your car. I done came too far to let these bitch niggas beat me. See some real niggas fall. You ain't getting off that easy. If you got it, I like it, I want it. Plotting, I'm watching, I'm on it. Don't ever think for a moment that you niggas safe. Burn it to your face, make you open the safe. Yeah, you best think smart or watch your brains go out waste. I'm on a paper chase, chasing the paper. The money in the way I don't see no hate. It's G's up to my last day. Yeah, nigga, I get mine the fast way, the ski mask way. Boy, when you see me in the street, probably on the creek. You know I got my heat and my E-mask. Listen, I'm trying to eat. I catch them while they sleep. Run up on them with my heat and my ski mask. 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 When you see me in the street, I'm probably on the creek. You know I got my heat and my ski mask. See the chip on my shoulder, it got worse as I got older. I'm riding like roller coasters and thugging until it's over. I strike just like a cobra. My heart is cold as a polar. It's nothing for me to show you. You don't want me to show you. Always up to something. I be clubbing in my. See like that kicking shit. See we be fucking in my. You think you went to prize and see a little stack rising. Last thing a nigga seen was my. Yeah, you know what it is. It's mine, it's his. I mean it's yours, it's mine. In a matter of time, nigga. Stick up kids. It's out the tax. I put the guns to your kids to make you tell where it's at. Give it up like that, just like that. Catch feelings for the wrong bitch and get laid flat. I keep it G'd up to my last day. Yeah, nigga, I get mine the fast way, the ski mask way. Boy, when you see me in the street, probably on the creek. You know I got my heat and my E-mask. Listen, I'm trying to eat. I catch them while they sleep. Run up on them with my heat and my ski mask. 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 When you see me in the street, I'm probably on the creek. You know I got my heat and my ski mask. Yeah. You know what time it is, nigga. It's robbery season, nigga. Rip up, slip up, pussy. We out this bitch, nigga. I got my ski mask on, them Nike gloves on, and I'm ready for whatever. Whoever, whenever, wherever, nigga. Yeah. Southside. Nitty. Turn this shit off, man.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Little late night edition. I'm in here. So, I seen yesterday. I checked out the Trap Lil Ross. Documentary or video that he did on the Big U case. Watched a little bit of the Al Prophet. But I know people hate it, but mostly if you want to get most of the damn paperwork and most of what's really through, it's coming through Clubhouse. I hate to say it, these motherfuckers let Wack 100 build something on Clubhouse and then let them leak it out everywhere else. YouTube, Spotify, whatever. You let them get too powerful, and you let too many motherfuckers fuck with them. But Wack 100 is not the reason that these guys are in jail. To be truthfully honest with you, Big U got a little too damn careless. He ain't supposed to be in jail. you work for that grid program, you basically work hand in hand with the police. So that's my biggest gripe with Big U. My biggest gripe with him, it ain't what he was doing. I don't care. It's not what he was doing. Hey, legal, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? You got a dog side to you. I get it. You want to be like that, like Ghost. You know, club owner, gangster. You know what I'm saying? Club owner by night, gangster by day. Nobody ever saw him, right? He hid in plain sight. My problem was with Big U was Big U could possibly send you on something and then turn around and have you locked up for it. He'd give you up for it. Oh yeah, I know who did that. You know what I'm saying? At the right time, he could give you up. And a lot of that shit is in the documents. But I think like 107-page paperwork file. Like I ain't read all that shit, but I've just heard niggas just reading and reading and reading that shit. Even with reading the paperwork, motherfuckers still trying to be like, why Wack ain't locked up? I give you a little common sense on it at the beginning of this, right? He ain't locked up because he ain't been fucking with him. The man been under investigation since 2021. He ain't been fucking with him since 2020. Nip died in 2019. I seen a lot of shit with Luce. I seen some old shit with Luce talking shit and shit like that. But I think Luce and Brick found out the hard way that damn, Wack might have been right. I don't like maybe he ain't know exactly what, but he know that nigga ain't right. He know he's a snake at a level that niggas don't know. So Loose Cannon actually told one story that we know is true because he's a lot of stories been coming up that there was a lot. But one story that he told that is true is when they robbed the dispensary. Now he told that story when they robbed the dispensary. And then the dude came to the house while they was chopping the shit up and they gave him some of the shit back. That come back to bite you in a way that you like he couldn't use that against the guys that he sent because if I'm not mistaken, he was told, hey, let him know who he is. No mask, none of that shit. Let him know who he is. So niggas go in there, rob the store, rob the people. They come back to you. They go back to wherever they were supposed to go at, chop the shit up. While they chopping it up, Big U had a nigga pull up and be like, hey, you don't want this to happen to you again. You know, just make sure you do the da 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 da. And give him some of the shit back, but he see everybody chopping up his shit. That's not smart at all. Why would you do that? But that one is true. So that's one of the things they hold Loose Cannon on. People want to know why Brick Baby is still locked up but not in the indictment. Brick Baby is literally what you would call a victim of circumstance. Let's not forget to say the whole phrase. He's a victim of circumstance. It's because it's alleged that he robbed somebody. They found out he robbed somebody. They put the pressure on him that, hey, you got to pay. If you don't pay, this, that, and the third. Brick give him what he think he should give him. They said that ain't enough. After that, allegedly Big U had or sent them in the direction of later down the line of Brick getting picked up. So since what, maybe 2023, 2024, Brick Baby been crashing out for Big U. And then Big U just comes out and say right before he go to jail, they know I don't fuck with Brick Baby. But why he crashing out for you, man? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, I don't know. That didn't make no sense to me either. So I got a few clips here of just how I don't even like bold. This nigga like just a bold motherfucker. This nigga thought he had balls of steel. To seriously think that he could get away with what he was getting away with like certain shit on the internet. Like I can't play. I can play you the audio. I can't show you the video, but I can play the audio of certain shit. Right. Here's just one alleged shit with Nick. Like there's so much shit I got. There's the SKG chick that he DP'd, and he also pressed charges on. There's the shit with they said that they was like down the street or not too far with the PNB shit. The TI shit when niggas remember when TI and Game was standing over with the police and the security. Big U was scrapping with the damn Samoan security niggas. So he's in a lot of shit. But like here's go one story right here, right? I just want you to hear the tone of his voice when he talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Did you tell the people that Nip gave you a percentage of his album?
By signing to it was signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which will end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello. But I ain't tripping off of that because, it is what it is. But I do have that. You know what I mean?
So, wait, so your deal with Nipsey was 10 years?
It's 10 years.
It was a 10
year, 25% of publishing to Aramis Astronaut.
Oh, wow. So 09 to 2019.
09 to 2019.
So technically, Victory Lap.
Hello.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know Nipsey got a Big U diss song. They don't know it.
You don't have a clue.
I just want to say Nipsey died March 19th, 2019.
Something like that, right? You mentioned his name and everything, right? And that's when he went out there and knocked him out. And that's when Sam came.
He didn't knock. No.
Well, he said he knocked him out. He said he knocked Nip out.
No.
Sam came out busting the air. I got the call to come bail him out. Come to find out that was a play.
Yeah. So basically, let's get this straight. So, Nip had an altercation with him in the studio or whatever. Big U was like, "Is this song about me?" He was like, "Yeah, it's about you, cuz." So Big U threw the water bottle at him, right? So he was like, "We're gonna have to go downstairs and get down," right? So they in the middle of the street, and Nip kept just bouncing around. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to get hit or whatever, trying to fire on. So he was like, "All right, cuz I'm gonna have like my little homies come because nigga, I don't have to win for this, right?" So the next day, TD and them came and he was just doing some bullshit or whatever like that. So they try to come. Big U tell Nip, get in the car. You gonna go on Bryanhurst and you gonna get in, right? Black Sim like, you ain't taking my brother nowhere. You get what I'm saying? And he tried to pull him out the car. When he tried to pull him out the car or whatever like that, Nip looked over and he was like, "Listen, long as you don't, maybe we good." So he was like, "No." So Fats, right? My homie Fats.
You talking about another situation?
I'm talking about the same situation.
The situation that's happened is when Black Sam busting the head.
Now, allegedly, according to 600, Luce wasn't there, but he's telling the story, piecing it together from what he got. Those are some of the worst people to be trying to tell a story like they was their first person, instead of just saying, "This is what I was told."
No, he did bust in the air, but Big U tried to fire on Fats.
Fats put him on his pockets.
And then Fats put him on his pockets.
I got a call on that one.
He put him on his pockets, right? So, Fats is like 5'4", but he was stocky. You get what I'm saying? So he put him on his pockets. They try to rush Nip. You get what I'm saying? Like Paws and all of them, right? And so Black Sam busts in the air. When he busts in the air, Big Useless had the police already watching. They come there 30 seconds, right?
You think Big U's an informant?
He got a contract with the 77th Street Crash Unit that says he got to report gang locations, gang hotspots, firearms use, and things of that nature.
How did you have access to the?
Now, that's part of the grid program that Big U was running, that he actually got a raise. He got like a $200,000 raise that because he was doing so good when it comes to like getting the gang violence down. Of course, if you controlling the gang violence, if you whoever do something, you send them to jail. There's paperwork on that too.
Those contracts.
It was a dude named it's a blogger. Because me and Big U was so tight, he accused me of being part of the program. So I find out by accident. On the caption, it says, Wack and Big U working with the police. I said, man, can he forward over the contracts he was reading? Because I'm still not believing it at the time. Because he's accusing me of being part of it. So I know you on some BS. Dude sends it over. And what shook me was the police issued the device to communicate with law enforcement in form of a BlackBerry. That shut me down. Because I, for years, had asked him, why did he have a BlackBerry? He had a BlackBerry. He would always say somebody gave it to him. It was nothing, no big deal. So now as I'm reading this, it's giving a description of the device they gave them to communicate. So when I started questioning him about it, that's when our falling out started.
Gunner was performing his first day of his tour was the day Nip got killed, and it was in Long Beach. And we was all on our way out there when we got the call. We text messages, boo, said it was a shooting on Slauson at Nipsey shop. Then about 15, 20 minutes later, everybody's phone going crazy. Almost all the homies is together. When we get the call, we shoot off from there. We actually was on 6th Avenue with 100.
All right, now you heard a nigga just say he was on 6th Avenue. He was on 6th Avenue. All right. What's this shit? What's this shit? Moments later.
Everything they say, Big U did it, man. They got me doing so much motherfucking shit I don't even know what Y'all was accusing me of shit that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out.
You figure it out, nigga. How you gonna tell one podcaster that you was on 6th Avenue and you was with the homies and y'all was about to do this and that because Gunner was on tour and now you wasn't in town? Okay, all right. If you say so. Now let's get to the loudmouth, the funny motherfucker. Let's get to Charles and White. Let's see what Charles and White think about this because this shit sounds plausible.
Appears to be.
Throw that sissy down. Yeah, throw that sissy down. Sissy. Yeah, we already, and I got the name of damn near the Rolling 60. You don't make me go pull up my Rolling 60 dead sheet and go to this and all Rolling 60. Throw that Rolling sissy shit down. Yeah, Rolling sissy fired ass. And Big U had Nipsey Hussle killed. Everybody know that. Everybody know Big U, Nip called that hit the Rolling 60s. Y'all know why the Rolling 60s killed Nipsey Hussle, man? This what happened with the Rolling 60s, right? And I was with them. This what the told me, cuz. And this what made me say from Rolling Sissy. And this what made me say neighborhood 60 Nip. This told me, cuz, nah, cuz Nip ain't bigger than the set. Nah, they told me that, homie. Them got mad. Got mad, homie, when Black Sam and them closed down the Marathon store. When Nipsey Hussle family, after he died, when Irma's mother and Irma's brother went back to South Central to try to get the baby that was in the hood, them niggas went to call the Nip family. Man, that's some whole ass shit Black Sam them do. They trying to take the baby. They wanted to exploit Nip family. That's why Nipsey Hussle's family, Black Sam, them, that's why they closed everything down. They wanted to exploit them people. So when the city of LA, when LA County, they wanted to change Slauson Street into Nipsey Hussle Street. The Rolling 60s, all the Rolling 60s got mad and said, nah, because you got the Slauson boys, right? How you gonna change Slauson Street? That's what made the set, cuz. Nah, we ain't changing. So they was really jealous of Nipsey Hussle, homie. All the big homies in the set was jealous of Nip because all the young niggas love Nip. So Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip had connected. Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip ain't big. Ain't nobody bigger than the set, cuz. Remember, nobody's bigger than the program. Nip got bigger than the program, so Nip got clipped because Nip became bigger than the program. So I'm fucking with them niggas. I'm at the main house where the 60s got started.
I ain't saying he telling the truth. I ain't saying he was there, but we have seen that shit happen before. Jealousy's a motherfucker.
Part of that, and them niggas didn't like Nip, cuz. See what happened, man. Nip pull up on the set, right? The big homie standing out there with the niggas standing, all the niggas around Big U, all the niggas woo, all the young niggas. Soon as Nip pull up, goddamn me, and that motherfucker me Jaguar, that platinum Jag, and he jump out, he got the chains on. All of the rest of the set broke. The rest of the set looked like bombs. Here come Nip getting out. Woo! Nip got the Hollywood bitch, Lauren London on his side. What happened? Big U right here talking. Oh, there go Nip, cuz. They leave the big homies and run over there to Nip. What you think the big homies doing? Oh, cuz, man, fuck that nigga. The big homies got jealous. So now Nip saying, I don't want to pay that $20,000 to Big U no more. Well, give me the equipment then, nigga. You don't want to pay no more? They say they fell out over the equipment, but that wasn't about no equipment. Them white folks started pulling Earmus away. Earmus started going to the Lakers game, hanging out with them white folks, meeting them Jewish people down on the court side. The set wasn't with Nip when he met that white boy from Vector at the Lakers game. The set not going. Now, Black Sam got the mind. Black Sam ain't down with the set. So the set never liked Black Sam. They trying to pull Nip away from Black Sam. Black Sam trying to pull Nip away from the game. Because Black Sam got the business mind. The set need Nip, because Nip got the money to buy them niggas guns. Nip got the money. So the set trying to pull him away, and the people trying to pull him away from the set. So the set say, nigga, we'll kill him for y'all have him. So Big U go get the equipment. Now, nigga, give me the equipment. Hit his dad in the head with a bat. Boom! Oh, god damn. Hit the old man. Black Sam come out the house. Boom! Boom! Shoot the pistol in the eye. This is documented reports. Then Nip come up dead. Prior to Earmus' death, he had a meeting scheduled with the LAPD for gang intervention and gang prevention programs. The set didn't want that to happen. Nip was getting bigger than the set. The set couldn't control Nip no more. He was getting too big. They kept trying to pull him back to the set. The Jewish white boy and Black Sam was trying to pull him over here to the business development of the community. But the set got Nip off in the set. Say, man, that nigga there, woo, woo, woo. Nip wasn't supposed to say nothing to that nigga, but that nigga was sent to kill Nip. Because Nip did not longer want to pay that $20,000 protection fee. You see what happened to Quavo Rondo.
Everybody got a damn conspiracy shit, right? But like, you know, like when you start putting piecing shit together and then seeing shit come together, oh boy, it's a lot. It's a lot to see. So Big U got his own problems with they got him with the RICO. Drugs, murder, human trafficking, extortion, intimidation. They got him with they hit him with the way he was doing this shit though, man. It was like why was you doing that shit? Like, why was you doing that shit so crazy? Right? And then like you was being so greedy that you needed the money so fast. You just being so greedy that you did it to yourself. Because for you to be for the feds to be paying you $1,000 and you ain't know it, that's crazy. You had no idea, like nothing. Like, and they had you on wiretaps and all types of other shit, right? So let me see which one it is. So now I'm gonna go to Brick Baby, right? Why Brick Baby can't get bail, even though he was a victim of circumstance, he was being extorted. Why can't he? Why he not gonna get no bail, no bond? Well, that's a totally different story, right? Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna play this real quick. Why Brick Baby can't get no bail, he can't get out.
Yo, I want to give a double salute to all back in 2023 when the feds ran up in his house, right? They found that AK-47, the one that Wack 100 always spoke to. Brick Baby's attorneys requesting that he get bail to the judge, and they got some scathing information about Brick Baby, man, from domestic violence to more gun cases, and they even had his phone wiretapped. It is interesting. I'm going to let y'all get to it. This is Getty Radio. Let's go.
I want no gimmick infringement, but this is when I heard this shit, bro. I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck was you doing?
A gun case that Brick Baby caught back in 2023 when the feds ran up in his house, right? They found that AK-47, the one that Wack 100 always spoke about, and was asking Brick Baby, where was that case? Come to find out, it was sealed and it was a federal case, but Wack 100 was always saying that Brick Baby was telling because of it. Well, this is what led to the feds running up in Brick Baby's house in June 2023, man. He was domestically violent towards his woman and his child. Check this out. In the first several months of 2023, defendant was intercepted on multiple court-authorized Title III wiretaps, both on his phone and his associates' phones. On multiple calls, defendant discussed criminal activity. Throughout March 2023, defendant discussed how the mother of one of his children accused him of pointing a gun at her, and defendant claimed it was a lie. But on June 20, 2023, a second person accused defendant of the same conduct. That day, defendant's significant other, KC, stated, "You pulled a gun on me with your daughter. You pulled a gun on me in front of your effing daughter. You pointed a gun at me with your B ass." Defendant responded, "I don't give a damn, nigga. I don't give a F, B. Ever since I've been with you." The following day, defendant argued with KC again about her picking up her daughter, ordering her to take the effing baby outside. "You stupid B. You sit in the house all day, you dumbass hoe." KC told defendant she could not walk or drive because defendant effed her up, her leg, and that he was the one who hit on people. Defendant responded, "Man on 6-0, shut the F up, B. I just told you, nigga, you keep playing with a nigga."
If you ever heard Brick Baby talk, that's exactly how he talk. On 6-0. Everything is on 6-0.
"You just want to see a nigga." Defendant told KC to leave and said they were done. On the same day, KC again stated, "It's so effed up that you can't even apologize for the shit you do. You never apologize for treating me bad. Pulling a gun out on me like this shit is cool for you. But you want me to do shit for you. You talked about you don't want me, shit you got going on. But you gonna pull a gun out on me and my child though, right?" Defendant responded, "On 6-0, yeah, you don't get, I don't give a F, B. I don't give a F. I don't. On 6-0 Crip, nigga." Crazy stuff, man. But the feds didn't stop here. They can.
Oh, 6-0 Crip, nigga. Yo, listen. I don't think I could talk to my damn. I don't think I could be talking to no damn female like that. On 6-0 Crip. Like, I don't think, like, if that's what you say, but I like calling her a nigga like she just some regular nigga around the corner or some shit like that. Like, damn, like I can't get that, man. I got to go.
Continue on painting a negative picture about Brick Baby, man. Check this out. On February 20th, 2023, defendant stated that he did not respect the elders in the gang and would pop anyone on 6-0. On the March 6, 2023, defendant was on the phone with his mother and found the mother of his child outside of his house. He told his mother that the mother of his child was in gangland and wanted to expire early. Defendant asked the mother of his child if she wanted to die in front of her son on 6-0 as defendant's mother screamed at him to stop because he may be being recorded. Yo, crazy stuff, man. Dude out there in front of his mother's house wilding out.
Kids, don't do drugs. You don't be in your right state of mind. As you can see. Yeah, somebody may give you some money for acting stupid, but look what it gets you.
On March 6, 2023, defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to do, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that...
Hold me bring that back. The police was what, and you was what, doing what? I'm gonna see if he say it again.
And that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Wilding out. On March 6, 2023, defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to do, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day, defendant told another unidentified male that he can kill the mother of his child on 6-0. On March 28, 2023, defendant said that he would body slam the mother of his child on her neck to stop playing with him. In the same call, defendant discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day.
This nigga's stupid. Just talking so freely on the phone, like, people, make sure y'all stay off of drugs, man. Just don't do drugs. Please don't do drugs.
There it is right there, fam. Brick Baby, domestically violent against his baby mother.
Please don't do drugs. Don't do drugs like that. Please don't do drugs. It's bad for you. Let me see if I can get back to where I was at.
Defendant told KC to leave and said they were done. On the same day, KC again stated, "It's so effed up that you can't even rip, nigga." Crazy stuff, man. But the feds didn't stop here. They continue on painting a negative picture about Brick Baby, man. Check this out. On February 20th, 2023, defendant stated that he did not respect the elders in the gang and would pop anyone on 6-0. On the March 6, 2023, defendant was on the phone with his mother and found the mother of his child outside of his house. He told his mother that the mother of his child was in gangland and wanted to expire early. Defendant asked the mother of his child if she wanted to die in front of her son on 6-0 as defendant's mother screamed at him to stop because he may be being recorded. Yo, crazy stuff, man. Dude out there in front of his mother's house wilding out. On March 6, 2023, defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to do, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day,
I wonder what they was telling him to do.
Defendant told another unidentified male that he can kill the mother of his child on 6-0. On March 28, 2023, defendant said that he would body slam the mother of his child on her neck to stop playing with him. In the same call, defendant discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day. There it is right there, fam. Brick Baby, domestically violent against his baby mother, talking all kinds of crazy stuff, communicating threats and everything. And that's why they say he cannot get a bail, man. But the feds didn't stop there. They're using his interviews at No Jumper and in other platforms.
Self-snitching. Self-snitching. For clout, views, and clicks. You willing to say and do anything, do dumb shit, and just like incriminate yourself. But see, when he was on drugs, he knew some shit was gonna happen. He was just, I guess they told him, "Hey man, you might as well make as much money as you can, because when this all goes, this all goes down, you're gonna be looking at some time." So I guess he wanted to leave an impression of who he was.
A gangster, man. Check this out. In March 2024, defendant crashed out at his place of employment, threatening to shoot people and eventually fighting a security guard. Defendant later admitted in a separate interviews that he had a firearm on him during the altercation and that he brought his daughter with him to the studio. I'm pretty sure y'all remember the infamous Brick Baby crash out. If you don't, it is right here.
You the police, you reach it, you doing interviews with Alex Alonso, this, that, trying to get your off the ground. On the and over, you got the address. To right here, right now, like y'all pulled up the last time. Pull up on it. Homies pull up. On 6-0, because ain't no 40s coming to the 60 pushing no issue. Oh, rolling 60. Ain't near 40 coming to the 60s with no type of drama. On SC. Only 40 come through that motherfucker is Pee Wee and Lil Vernon. And homies. If you got underlying conditions, hate the hood, on West Side Road to say that. On the homies, because y'all know what it is. And play ball. The only reason I ain't come outside one of you, because I was in front of these white and homies. Me and the homies would have crashed on 6-0. About none of that. Shout out Devil Donut in my real 40s, cuz these 68ers don't. On 6-0, and this my homeboy on the hood. And whatever me and my homeboy gotta go through to clear what we gotta clear, on 6-0, he gonna always be my homeboy.
Hey, look, you said enough to good. Don't
got me hot.
He's down though. You said enough. You said enough.
In June 2024,
he did a whole lot more after that. He just couldn't stop self-snitching. That crash out right there, I know that's gonna be that led to a lot, that crash out.
And they argued over the phone with an individual and claimed he had killed more people than the other had fought. Defendant stated that he swore it to be true.
He's arguing with the individual. He's arguing with Loose Cannon.
On his 4 babies, which he repeated many times, and later attempting to downplay his claims. Defendant stated that even if he had one murder, that would be more than the other person had fights. On March 18, 2025, the same individual whom defendant previously threatened and claimed to have more skulls than he had squabbles joined the same podcast. During the filming, defendant showed that he had a handgun in his waistband. Man, they got him on camera. Check this out.
Got more murders than you got squabbles in the hood and homies. Yeah, those than you got squabbles in the set. On the hood. Hey, I got.
Can you give us like at least 2 names from your put on and what block? I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horseman, or at 54th. When did you get put on? When did you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out in 2002 Eileen Street at June House. What's up? Yeah, dead.
Now, let me tell you something. If I got to go to work and wherever I'm at work at, I need my gun on me, I don't think I should be fucking working there unless I'm like working security and I'm like licensed or some shit like that. I don't think I should be working there. They got Brick on what y'all hearing, and then, like they said, he was on the podcast with Loose Cannon, and he sat back in his chair and like stretched, and you can see the butt of the gun. And the next day, they went and picked everybody up. Right after the podcast aired, they went and got everybody.
Tell me, so when you get put on?
No, you haven't. You been in.
Man, cuz nobody was a part of my put on. They was a part of my put on. Oh, the dead home.
Defendant is now charged with multiple counts of possessing firearms and ammunition. The first charge stems from defendant shooting 3 bullets in a business parking lot in July 2022 to ward off would-be robbers. The second charge involves all firearms and ammunition found at his home in June 2023. Both these charges followed 5 felony convictions from 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2020, respectively. While the pretrial services report includes a longer criminal history.
That's called a predicate felon.
With out-of-state convictions, man. Brick Baby is looking at 9.5 years, man. So that's why they're saying he can't get out of jail. That's why they're asking the judge not to give him a bail, because they think he's going to run. They also feel that he is a danger to the community and his baby mother and his child, man.
Not just like, if he didn't have that white boy as a friend, Adam 22, that they think, Adam may help him get out. They let his ass get out. You know what I'm saying? They probably would if he had the bread, but they don't want to let him go. And he's gonna be a key witness. So that 9 get knocked down to 5, probably do 2.5.
And listen.
Oh no, it's federal, so they probably do 5.
I ain't saying it. The Fed's saying it, man. They're saying the defendant's release will pose a serious danger to his own family and the community at large. Law enforcement risk exposing this investigation into a deadly criminal enterprise by executing a search warrant at defendant's home in June 2023, all to protect defendant's partner and child from defendant hurting them. In multiple intercepted calls, defendant partner had discussed defendant physically hurting her and pointed a gun at her and their child. Despite law enforcement seizing multiple guns and ammunition from his home, which unquestionably should have been a turning point for the defendant. Defendant had another unsecured gun.
Don't you hate when an ad interrupts your video? Kind of like this one?
Yep.
That's why you need Pi.
Shut up, bitch.
Rounds of ammunition in reach of his child when he was arrested on March 2025. Defendant's risk of danger to his family cannot be ignored. Listen, they trying to bury Brick Baby with this right here, bro. They throwing him under the bus because that wiretap exposed him as being domestically violent. So I don't think he's going to get out. They say he got a bail hearing coming up today, right? Today, which is a Wednesday today, which is April 9th. They saying he got a bail hearing today. I don't think they're going to let him out, man, because they got him on wiretap being violent. They got him being domestically abusive to his lady. He messed up his leg. He pointed guns. He threatening to kill her. They saying he's a danger. He got kill squad, right? He also got, talking about he out here killing folks. He got more bodies than Loose Cannon got squabbles. You understand what I'm saying? They got him on all these no jumper interviews, purporting himself to be a gangster, purporting himself to be a violent guy, purporting himself to be a rolling 60 on 6-0. He'll do this, he'll do that, right? So they got him where they want him, which is in the feds. And I don't think the judge is going to let him out, especially when they hear those wiretaps, man. I think it's a wrap for Brick Baby. He is not coming home.
Oh shit! And it don't help that these niggas is like, I didn't know how bad clout was, or niggas just like, I'm gonna cling to something because I know I'm going away. I think Brick and Luce knew they was going away. After a while, they just trying to figure out how much time can they get the least amount of time, because they wasn't like, it's bad to say. When Brick told 600, then he tried to act like he didn't, because everything that 600 said, he told him is exactly what the fuck happened. And this was a minute ago. We said they got a big U RICO case, not a 60, a big U case. They said this shit a minute ago. A minute ago, right? So Brick was denied bond. Is what it is. But how long has he been working? Like, you got locked up in 23 on some federal shit, and that shit ain't come back up to now. How long you been working? I'll just do a little bit more before I get up out of here. Just a little bit more. Real quick. I do wonder though, like, because like sometimes when you watch them guys on, because they come across your algorithm, if you fuck with anything that's like hip hop and it come across your algorithm, then you kind of like take a look at it. Like when I first seen this nigga, I was like, yo, this nigga is super crip. This was like the funniest shit I like, you know what I'm saying? But real quick.
So what Brick Baby went by, he tired of doing what the police tell him to do. What he That's what he said in the paperwork.
Oh man. It just keep getting more thick and thick.
That said on March 6, 2023, defendant told KC that police for acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to.
That's right. That's right.
And that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child.
Wow. Jake.
Later that day, the defendant told another unidentified male that he could kill the mother of his child on 6-0. On March 28, 2023, the defendant said that he should body slam the mother of his child on her neck. She needs to stop playing with him. In the same call, the defendant discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day. I don't know. This nigga Brick Baby just been saying this nigga crazy.
Now, that is crazy to say because Brick, you know, there was a kid that just got killed that was doing that shit. That was the kid that they say he killed Gilly's son on some accidental shit, but it did happen. But man, there's no way that you can be that stupid, man. It's just drugs. You get on the phone and call a motherfucker and say the dumbest shit. Go on a podcast and just say whatever. Just for clout, right? Like, that shit is crazy, right? And there's no difference in any one of these three niggas that did this shit. All three of these niggas is most like some of the most clout chasing motherfuckers you ever gonna see in your life. Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, Big U. I don't know if it was worth a federal indictment. I mean, I would never go on video and audio and say that I did some shit that ain't like not a closed case or that like that. Like, nigga, that you know, like, what the fuck are you doing? And that's basically what they got you in there for. Now, also, like, this is the crazy shit too. Loose, like, it's looking like they can't tell what's real and what's not when it comes to him telling stories. This he might as well write little children's books because he can off the dome, he can just make some shit up. They can't tell the difference with what he said is real and what's not. So a lot of people like want to blame Wack. I seen this shit. I'm like, this man is not in. I didn't put this man here. You want me to say, don't say this now. Say this now. Don't say this. Don't say that. Hold on, man. A grown man that like you. Do you want to say this? You know what the fuck you saying? Oh, you came on this podcast to say this.
The Sue Surf them case. Sue Surf name in it.
No man, if a work it is interesting, I'm gonna let y'all get to it.
He found the work from New Jersey, Sue Surf them case. Sue Surf name in it. Where Big U Eugene Henley nigga is named target number 4, Eugene Henley.
Yeah,
social media at Big U1. He is a gang leader and supervising the distribution of drugs and guns from Los Angeles to New Jersey for the New Jersey 6. These are the people from New Jersey 60 he's running with. Picture this nigga, picture that nigga, picture this nigga, picture that nigga. Here they identify him as the big cuz. And whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. 2 weeks later, all these niggas get cracked. They all in the feds. It's 2022. Why you still on the same line in 2025, homie?
But that's cool if a nigga doing his own dirt, but no, it's not. It's different. In the paperwork, there's specific.
You don't got my name with no paperwork. Motherfucking lie, nigga.
Why would that
what?
be on the same line?
You don't, hey bro, hey, let me explain something to you. If you come to my podcast, right, and give a description of a robbery you did, don't blame me. That's you.
If you come to a podcast and nobody asks you that shit, and you offered that shit, you didn't ask me to take it out of anything. You want me to take that out? Like, no, not a real journalist wouldn't do that. Why you? But niggas is like, yo, it's your fault that he said that. Like, I made him say that. Like, people are funny as hell with this shit. That's why like a lot of this shit is crazy to me.
Beefing with is hot right now. I'm not gonna bring somebody on my podcast to make them more hot. That's police.
Hey, bro, first of all, he was brought up there to promote Batty and the Beef.
Bro, once he started talking about Nipsey and them, you was entertaining
Nah, that ain't what I do, bro. Sorry.
Yes, you did. You was like, oh,
he
so
was
what
60
he did
Crit.
was he called Nipsey.
Yeah, bro.
He called you.
Ryan,
And said
let's be
Nipsey
realistic.
dead. And
Nigga, you got me fucked up, bro.
You gotta be realistic, Ryan.
He was 60 Crit, nigga. That ain't my responsibility, nigga.
That nigga's not jacking the same thing as him. That nigga
it don't matter.
It do matter.
See, that's when like this bias shit. Like, I got a homie, like, it's biased because he don't like the nigga, right? But I like, it don't matter if you whatever color. If you are a grown man that I'm just meeting for the first time, if he gonna say something, I can't tell him that's not true, or yo, you shouldn't say that. Like, and the show is not live, but they don't want anything edited out of this shit. They want it raw and authentic. That's how they do their numbers. So if you came up there and said that, if you don't be like, hey man, I want to cancel the whole interview. If you don't pay for that, bro, like, cause they spent their time and money on that shit. If you don't pay for that cancellation, that shit going out. If you don't pay for that shit to get cut right there, that shit going out. It is what it is. You ain't got, I mean, you came up here and said that shit. That's no different than going on the radio.
Holding your hand.
I'm not stopping no nigga from doing what he gonna do.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Out of here, bro.
No, that's that
crazy.
Nah, I'm not saying don't say it. Don't enable it. Don't put the battery in his back either.
It's not.
What battery? I didn't tell him to talk about it, nigga.
When
If you
niggas
come on a podcast,
I didn't tell him to talk about it, nigga.
I didn't know. You like what, bro?
I did know. That was 2022 robbery. I wasn't around neither one of them niggas.
He said he thought them niggas was lying.
Man, this nigga talking about he walked in and Meek Mills, all 15 homies from Philly, got out the way, took his jewelry out, and stripped this up. Nigga,
bro,
come on, bro. That shit
nobody even brought that up. Nobody believed that.
You a motherfucking lie. That's in there too.
No, I said it. Nobody believes it though. Nobody's talking about Meek Mill jewelry.
Okay, I don't believe. Listen to me, bro. Nigga, that's on you. Nigga, I don't. You can't blame Tough. Tough people. What you supposed to do? Tell me, hey, bro, stop telling a lie. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not babysitting no nigga. Nigga want to come in here and be King Kong. You want to come in here and be Millionaire Bill. You want to come in here and be. That's what the fuck you want to do.
That's true. Luce Cannon not a broke nigga. I mean, he had to be popping somehow. He was getting he had a motherfucking he had a reality show on Zeus. Like, he had to be something. I mean, and Zeus is popping right now because everybody talking about baddies, except for us. I mean, we don't want. But that's all I hear. I'm old, but I got young kids and they friends. They talk about the baddie shit. You be watching baddies?
Nope.
Nah, but
they didn't look like fools.
It's what it is, but like he had to be something. But here's the thing with Luce, and here's why I think it was all a play with Luce. To me, to be truthfully honest with you, Luce Cannon, he got away from Big U because Big U couldn't do nothing for him. Like, Luce Cannon he been rapping, so-called producing, all this shit. He been all of this, right? And nothing happened. Like, niggas ain't know about it. He got a Wack 100. And within a little over a year, basically America knows this man. All of America. just for being with Wack 100. That's some real shit. Like no bullshit. Like Big U he had no connects for him, no nothing. He was still doing, you know what I'm saying, street shit. And a lot of niggas up. So, and I can tell you this right now, Luce is addicted to it because every day he still drops content from his channel. That shit is funny as hell.
You got me fucked up, nigga. I don't babysit. Them niggas is grown men with more kids than me. 40-something years old. I wish the fuck I would, nigga.
See, this is crazy because the nigga talking to Wack, this shit is like, what? This is like maybe yesterday, earlier today, sometime. But Luce is still dropping. Ever since he been locked up, he's still been dropping content on the channel. And now they got disclaimers saying that you can't use that shit because it's exclusive. So that nigga is not gonna stop. Like he's addicted to it. It's not like you can't stop nobody that want that. Once he get what he wanted, what you gonna do? But I kind of know like Wack seen that shit like this nigga probably gonna do some damn time. I might as well. I'm gonna help him out a little bit, and he my op, like my ops closest people are coming to me because they see what's up. I didn't tell them to come over here.
I'm from Paul Room, nigga. We ain't from the same set. I don't know what you niggas got going on. Man, them niggas all from the same gang. Fuck out of here, bro.
Gang.
This nigga Wack don't give a fuck.
I don't give a bro. What you want, bro? Bro, do you really think, hey, bro?
I'm not worried about what the fuck.
Hey, bro, do you really think, bro, that do you really think that I go in here and sit at this table today? I got two enemies coming, a Rolling 60 and an 8-tray gangster, right? I don't know what these niggas gonna talk about. I don't know if they gonna start fight. You know what y'all say? Hey, Wack, why you have them in there? You know they enemies. They both said they want to come up there and have a discussion. Nigga, that's what it is. Don't fucking look to me to be fucking Jesse Jackson. Nigga. So if they get up there and start saying whatever they saying, it's Wack fault, right? That's what you're saying?
Nobody blaming you. I'm just trying to see.
You just blame me.
I'm saying you a disruptor. There's nothing wrong with that. You own it.
Kids, stay off drugs. Just heard you blame the nigga. He just explained it's not, the nigga's a grown man. After you hearing that, you don't even give a fuck. Ain't nobody blaming you, but I'm calling you a destructor. So what the fuck is you saying then? You saying that I brung them up, I brung them up there. The only way you can get up here is if you come up here and expose yourself and do some shit like that. That shit crazy as fuck, bro. Like, but it's cool. Like sometimes you just gotta be like, man, listen, I don't like the nigga, but let me just see what the fuck is really going on. Cause obviously, a lot of the shit that I don't agree with a lot of shit he says, but his batting average is a lot better. He got a really good fucking batting average, bro. Real talk. It is what it is. Somebody had to get the job. That nigga got it. It is what it is. There's a few. I watched the podcast on No Jumper. That podcast was like, as you come as like, if you want to call niggas exposures or culture vultures, whatever, Trap LaRoss, Adam 22, DJ Vlad, DJ Academics, and Wack 100. All on the same podcast. So if you can check that shit out. That shit was on No Jumper. Listen, if you want to, like, those are probably like what I said. Adam, Wack, Academic, Vlad, Trap LaRoss. Yeah, that's probably like 5 out of the top 10 most exposed niggas when they expose shit. Niggas like 1090 Jake and other niggas like that.
I'm a what? So I'm supposed to do what? I'm not a fucking pastor, homie.
I get it.
Like what What do you want? I think you think too much of me, my brother.
Nah.
You sit down. If you want to talk about you fucked his wife, this nigga want to talk about I shot your homie. That's they motherfucking business. Them is grown men. They've been to the penitentiary. They got more kids than me. They just as grown as me. Nigga, I don't babysit no nigga. Listen, man, I know y'all think that this is some boot camp and that we screen people. Hey, we will get a call at 2 o'clock. Hey, Wack, such and such want to come in at 5. Who we got coming in? Wack, the slot open. Okay, tell him be here at 5. You don't know what the nigga want to talk about. We really don't give a fuck. Cameras on, sign your release, sit down, let's go. I don't know what you think this shit is, bro.
But you can't act like you don't know the nigga's background that you come in the interview, bro.
I don't.
You're bold-faced lying. You knew Luke.
I don't, bro. Hey, bro.
You know Big Baby background. You know these niggas.
I know who. I ain't never seen Brick Baby a day in my life.
You don't have to see
I've never seen that man.
You know of him.
I don't. I don't.
Pyro.
I heard of Brick Baby when he got the no jumper. I don't know nothing about this nigga. What are you talking about?
Nigga, Brick Baby gay.
I ain't never heard of Brick Baby till No Jumper.
Nah, nigga, I didn't hear about that nigga till No Jumper, nigga.
I'm saying you know.
That nigga fake.
I know what.
So why would you sit here?
I've never interviewed with Brick Baby, so now you putting the nigga on me.
I'm talking about Loose Cannon. Why you keep bringing up Big Baby? I brought up.
You just brought him.
When you don't like a person, you'll fuck yourself because you. Never mind.
Weirdo.
Two niggas. I said Loose Cannon and Brick Baby. You know what they?
I don't know Brick Baby. I've never seen him a day in my life.
You know what Loose Cannon about, and you gonna sit here and put.
I don't know. I met Loose Cannon 2024 of January. He said, "Wack, we got a bag. If you can help us promote our reality show." Okay, when's it coming out?
About a reality show on there. You keep bringing up this reality show.
Everybody don't know everybody, right? That's cool. But if somebody reach out to you who is on video talking shit about you a few years ago, he reach out to you and he say, "Right, we got a bag. Can you help me out with some interviews and promote the reality show?" Boom. From there, from January 2024 to he got locked up, or they got locked up in March. So right now, till April, it's not even full. It's that January, February, March, April. So it's not even a full 16 months yet. And from that, from being with who he been with all his life to being with Wack for less than 2 years, Wack's the godfather to his damn son.
Show that's
what my bag was.
Reality show isn't what got him locked up.
Hey, yo, Tough, is this nigga slow? Is he not
It's in the paperwork.
Is you slow?
Can you read? Hold on, let me read the paperwork.
So you're telling me in the process of him coming to my platform, he paid me, Tough. Nigga paid me a nice
Williams later admitted to this robbery in the aftermath on a podcast, on the No Jumper podcast, after stating that Williams was Henley's right-hand man. Williams explained, so basically, he'll manipulate things, we'll go and do something, and then the same niggas we do it show up to the house like 10 minutes later as we trying to count everything, and we'll be like, how the fuck? Williams then said that Henley stated, well, we just gonna give like 40,000 back. Wack 100, who is a rival / counterpart of Henley for the Bloods, was also on the podcast and stated, and you know what you stated.
What did I say? What did I say?
I don't got the rest. But
you don't got the rest, but you're gonna say you know what you stated. Shit be empty, bro.
me running my podcast,
said,
right?
I could tell you what you said though. You said, "Oh, you know what he was gonna do, right? He was gonna bring it down and make him pay the other 20,000. He was gonna pay the 20,000 to them.
That's exactly what I said.
Giving them the property back, for giving them.
So you mad about me running my podcast? But William stated the robbery, though, right?
It don't matter. You in the paperwork. You the one who gave him the platform. That's what got him locked up.
Hey, bro, and I'm gonna give every nigga a platform that want to come tell their
and
story.
You know what this nigga was about.
Yo,
you still did it.
Tough, the nigga saying I'm responsible for what he decided he wanted to talk about.
It's like y'all both right on the wrong situation.
No, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Now you in paperwork that's getting the nigga arrested.
I'm not. Huh? Hey, bro, I don't give a fuck about. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Fuck Big U and fuck what another nigga talking about. I don't care. If his homie want to come talk about their robbery, you notice that they say Wack was there when the robbery happened. No,
it don't matter. It said Wack was there on the podcast that he admitted it.
Hey, bro, of course he was on my podcast.
And admit this shit to you, the feds would have never knew.
What do you mean admitted to me? He's on a motherfucking podcast.
He's talking to Wack 100.
And Adam 22.
Wack 100 asked for
clarity. And his wife.
Wack 100 gave clarity, not Adam. Wack said, "Oh, you know what he was gonna do." Not Adam.
I ain't gonna hold you though. They can't go for nothing Wack or Adam say though.
This nigga crazy, bro.
I'm not going off for that.
This nigga crazy.
I'm saying the
you this nigga
feds can't go for nothing Wack or Adam say though.
If I'm talking to you,
she was kind of crazy. I think that's like his own man telling him, like, yo, bro, like, it's a reach because you went on the platform to promote yourself, your show, and whatever else you do. You had your bitch up there. She was bad, but for some reason, you felt obligated to forth up that information. I watched that podcast before it got taken down or whatever, but I watched that podcast, right? They didn't ask him to say that. He just said that.
If I'm talking to you about some incriminating shit on national television, bro, and you supposed to be my man, or you talking to me,
That's not his man.
I'm like,
national television. You supposed to be my man. This is the first time I ever met the nigga in person. And it's not national television, bro. It's YouTube. You want me to say, yo, stop, don't do that. When nigga, if you was running content, like you wouldn't say that.
That ain't, hey, bro, I got paid. Hey, listen, you stupid ass nigga. I got paid for a nigga to come to the platform and promote his shit, dummy. I'm not turning down my bag. I'm sorry.
Run your shit the right way, I think.
Nah, you can't tell me to run my shit the right way because my right way is give you a seat and a microphone, and whatever the you do as an adult is what the you do.
Yeah, whatever you saying to that mic, yeah, that's yeah.
Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not. This ain't church. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talk about. That's on you, nigga. Yeah, hey, yo, Tough. Hey, Tough. Hey, Tough. I don't think he's getting it. Yo, Tough. Hey, Tough. Watch this, Tough. I don't think he's getting it. If a man came to me January 18th, right, and said, Wack, I got a bag. Listen, I got a bag. Can you help us promote my reality show? What's that reality show? It's me and my wife. What is it called? Send me the trailer. Okay, cool. What's your bag? We got 30 for you. All right, cool. What you want me to do? For the next 3 months, keep us interviews, all the shit you can get us on that we can't get on. No problem. You want to start at No Jumper? Cool. You and your wife show up on this date. He sat down. This is the first time I seen this nigga in my life. That day was the first time I ever seen this dude in physical form in my life.
So you, like, he not my man's yet. So you want me to, like, this is why this shit is crazy.
And this nigga telling me I'm responsible for what the fuck he talking about. Nigga, you crazy.
He trying
You're
to say
crazy.
that's your homie, it'd be different.
Bro, first of all, my homies ain't finna do that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Because I know what they gonna talk about. I don't know what a stranger's about to say, nigga.
That's true. Like, how am I supposed to know what he about to say?
Right now, I go off of. I'm like, the person he talking about isn't a stranger. The person he talking about was your friend.
That is the first time I ever seen that man in my life was on that podcast.
The person, Big U.
I don't give a fuck about
CJ.
Yo. My voice is fucked up, but I'm tapping in. How you feeling, homie?
I'm good. I was running the late night show. What's going on, man?
Yeah, super late night for you, homie. Hope you staying up. Hope you feeling healthy.
Yeah,
I gotta take a little better care of my health, and right now I'm drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting, but that's how the gang go. Okay, so we talking about Big U, Wack 100, right?
I'm talking about Big U, Loose Cannon, and Brick Baby are in the feds because them niggas stupid. It's not Wack 100 fault.
Okay. So I'm just now tapping in, and you, hey, back up, and you know more about the subject than I do, so I'm trying to get briefed on it. But far as I know, no, I think you're right. Little quote I'm gonna drop on you, like Liu Kang brother said in Mortal Kombat, every man is responsible for his own destiny. So
Yes,
if you was, that's wise shit, man. I got that shit at 10 years old. I never forgot it. But yeah, you put yourself in a situation to compromise situation. You got to be prepared for any consequences going to come behind that, and you can't get mad. I mean, I ain't saying you wrong, but you not justified, if that makes sense, at getting mad at the next man because your situation is fucked up behind a decision you made. I'm gonna be right back. Hold up real quick.
Mm-hmm. See, the reason why I'm talking about this is because the white boy Trap Lord Ross, the dude from UK, he made what I think it's like a 3-hour video. Let me see. Oh, let me check. Yeah, it's 2 hours and 53 minutes. So
okay,
when it's that much footage of you saying dumb shit, self-snitching on yourself, I can't get mad at somebody for finding that shit, bro. You did it to yourself. Like with Big U, right? He said so much shit, and then so much shit that he did. Like when they was like justice for Nip, and he started laughing, niggas was chuckling. Bro, they using all of that shit. Your facial expressions on when some people said shit and you was looking, and then you said you had one story where y'all was here, there, and then when shit happened, y'all rushed to the shit. Then on another Instagram live, on the Instagram live, you go on your own shit and say, I wasn't even in time. So which one was it, nigga?
Yeah, like they say, and you know this, stick to your story. If you lied in the first place, just stick with that lie. You can't switch it up because then that's where you get caught up.
Hard to keep.
Don't switch it up. That's where you get caught up. Yeah, you got it.
It's hard to keep up with that. It's hard to keep. You got to keep building on that lie.
Fuck. Get back here. No, you did right. You did right.
On that lie. So
I hate to see niggas being stupid, man. I'm sorry.
these niggas, this shit is like pain and gain type stupid. Like, bro, like Brick Baby is like, yeah. That's why I say, kids, stay off the drugs. Just stay off drugs. It looked cool. Like Brick Baby was getting bread off the views just from crashing out.
Right.
He's a crash out's dream, but look where that got him. He's looking at 9 joints in the feds. Ain't no cut time to get out in the feds. You doing them 9.
Is that right?
Unless you give somebody up. that's bigger than you.
That's
They want.
Yeah, feds is straight time, bro. You don't. There are no.
They don't care about your bread. They want.
Oh no.
What can you give me that can?
There is no good time behavior in the feds, bro.
That's some hood trivia. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you got 10. You doing all 10.
You doing all 10.
Fuck.
Minimum
release date is your release.
Minimum
date.
9.5, and you're gonna have parole for the rest of the time that you're supposed to get out. 8 months. Word them up. You'll go back and do the time. Like, yeah, bro, they're not playing with you in the feds, bro. Like, if a nigga got time in the feds and he come home early, stay the fuck away from him.
Yeah, bro.
Yo. I got 2 quick points to make because you brought something to my mind. Before I forget, did y'all ever see that movie with Omar Epps? It must have been like 97, called First Time Felon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Pookie came home, didn't he? And then he got sent to the upper room. So that's a perfect life lesson. Yeah, man, he couldn't do his time.
Here's some real shit. First Time Felon.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's shock program in New York.
Yes.
What that is that if you complete shock program, come home, get a good parole, get off, like, bro, you ain't like, nigga.
But that shit ain't working if you go to the feds. Ain't no shock program.
Ain't no shock program in the feds.
For real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that First Time Felon shit. That's like what 50 didn't do that time, nigga. 50 did shock program, and then came home. That's why he G unit and militant like that, because it's really like like boot camp.
That's the unit he was in. He was in G unit in shock.
So it was boot camp. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like to be truly honest with you, I heard that they got his because I spoke to mad niggas that was in shock. They got his picture up there, like to prove that you can be something. They got other dudes.
Okay.
His
You
picture
just
is
go
on
through.
the top of the wall.
Yo, listen. You pretty much go
all the way up north.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Canada.
If you ever got locked and you make it to the 6th building or the 3 building. 3 building is for the adolescents. 6 building is generally where all adults go and shit like that. Whether you on a cell mod, whether it's HDM, whatever the fuck it may be. But if you know somebody who was young and did shock, you feel with them, like one of them young dudes that did shock and then came home, and then like 2-3 years later they got themselves wrapped up in some dumb shit. They gonna tell you, yeah, 50, the nigga 50 is. They got the picture of him right there as soon as you walk in.
Okay. Hey, that's what's up. I think that's a great idea. That's inspirational. Obviously, most of them niggas ain't gonna do a quarter of what he did, but no, I mean I put positive in your mind. Like, even this nigga was here, and look at him now. So I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to touch on. Hold on, because I got a bad memory, homie. I smoke a lot of weed. Before I forget, other thing I wanted to touch on was fucking, and it's slipping me right now. I got it. I'm holding on to it. Big U. Oh yeah, that's it. It seemed like he did a lot of work back in the day. Nip shit not included. Allegedly, but no, he did most of his shit. He had most of his activity in the 90s, but now he see the young dudes getting clout off their shit, and it seemed like he fell into that same trap. That's the point I wanted to make. How a 50-something-year-old nigga gonna fall into a clout trap? That's crazy to me.
All right. I know niggas don't like him. I swear I know niggas don't like him. But Wack stopped fucking with him like 2020. After that, he started going downhill. But before that, him being actively gangbanging, this is just real shit. Him being actively gangbanging and being part of the grid program. No. Okay. And then it looked like you work, and then it looked like you've been working for a while, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you not playing fair, my nigga. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Down.
That's the only thing I'm like, basically writing closure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
You got LA County You got the backing of the 60 Crips, and then when you don't want to use them, you got the police. You'll sick the police. Hey, look, they got this, that, and the third over there, and shit like that.
Wow,
You'll do that to your own. I don't even know how to break it down, but you'll do it to your own Crips. It ain't your set,
right?
It ain't your hood, but like if you had to give it up, nigga, you giving it up because you was getting $500,000 from the county.
Right. I know. I don't know how much y'all know about how the sets work out here, and even I ain't intricate with it like a LA dude would be, but I know enough because I've been down there often. But yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's not his set, but it's the overall organization. So that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was even setting up niggas in the set, but it's just like you, bro. You was getting it, bro. Listen, you gotta fall back. It's like you're getting $500,000. They gave you a pay increase, to be truly honest with you. You was getting somewhere like 2, and then they boosted it up because you did such a good job. Your pay increase was the double the shit.
Well, the reason why I hopped on was because I was just sitting here laughing at old boy trying to tell who's that, Wack?
Yeah.
He trying to tell Wack, yo, it's your show. Regardless, I don't care. It's your show. You supposed to, have responsibility for what people say. It's like, nigga, do you think what the fuck do you think Wack 100 show is? Like, it's not like journalistic integrity and all of that bullshit. Like the
Hell
man
no.
keep trying to tell you, I don't give a fuck what these niggas gotta say.
Well, hold on, AC. He went on the Adam and Wack show. It's not like he didn't go on Clubhouse. It's the Adam and Wack show.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is it's like, Young Buck, I know you looking for, that moral crate to stand on so you can get at the OG and try to let the youngins who watching it be like, yeah, man, I'm that type of dude that I even be checking the OGs. I don't give a fuck. Bro, you sounded like the stupidest motherfucker in the fucking world. You trying to check a OG when the OG is simply telling you, like, nigga, regardless of anything, I was paid to have these dudes come on. When I saw that, man, that was the fucking first time that I saw him. How are you holding me responsible for what the fuck he said? And I ain't never seen this nigga before. Like, what are you, stupid or retarded? You explain that to me.
Both.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
stay off of drugs. And young people, stay off of drugs because somebody clearly is explaining to you. This is the first time I met him. You're trying to bring like what we built after I met him to like I knew that shit.
Yeah, way back then when I first met him.
No, like, bro, he went on No Jumper how many times and told how many stories, how many are actually true.
That's the crazy.
The one we know is true is the fucking robbery. But he self-incriminated himself on that, bro. Like, bro, listen to me. If somebody can do a video, he's already got over 300K on this shit. He's got almost 3 hours of content and footage to build from what you niggas said. And he probably cut mad other shit out. He probably had like 4 or 5 hours. He probably cut it down. Is it his fault? Is it their fault? Talking about shit that people have been saying. You gave him the platform. You want to worry about the platform or is this shit true?
Okay, I get your point. Let me ask you this. Obviously on a much smaller scale, but do you feel responsible? Because I never hosted a panel, nothing like that, so I don't even know how I would feel. Truthfully, I'm thinking about it as I'm saying it to you. But with a small platform, do you feel responsible for if a nigga come up here and wild out, say some crazy shit?
No, you shouldn't have said that shit.
I'm sorry. That's a good question, huh? Why not, homie? I mean, that's legit. I'm thinking like, where do we draw the line? I'm thinking in general. Okay, so let's take you out of it. Where do we draw the line in general? Let's say Joe Rogan had a racist, which I'm not saying he has or hasn't, had a racist on his shit. Is he responsible for that? The shit that he's pumping out because he's reaching millions of people, probably tens of
Well,
millions.
let me put it to you like this. I'm gonna use a great example, and this a lot of people can probably relate to this. Lord Jamar comes on what's Godfrey's show?
Oh yeah, Godfrey shit. That shit was
So
yeah.
Lord Jamar comes on Godfrey shit, right?
Get his feelings hurt.
And Lord Jamar was told that he's going to debate this white dude who's an actual scientist and shit like that about Earth and flat Earth. I mean, Earth and Earth being round as opposed to your flat Earth shit. So Lord J up there getting twisted the whole time before the dude come up there. Like he got the shit smoked out. You could like literally see it.
All the smoke in there. Yeah.
So old boy comes out, right? He comes in hot because I guess he's just tired of going back and forth with Lord J or whatever. So he come in hot and tell him, start telling him common sense shit, like then explain gravity. Lord Jamal's explanation for gravity was some of the stupidest shit that a 6-year-old wouldn't say. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the dude is just trying to show him on a grade school level that your whole flat earth argument is wrong. So then Lord J comes out and he tries to hold Godfrey responsible for his stupidity.
Yeah,
they set me up.
They set me up.
Right.
Dude gave me some weed that was
Some
crazy.
fucked up. We had some lace. He was like, and oh boy, I think it was Dante. Used to work with Patrice O'Neal. He said, I was smoking the same shit as you, champ.
So now
I was following it. I didn't see the whole debate, but I was following it. Let me say this real quick. I couldn't even do my job if the earth wasn't round. So any flat earth nigga, come on.
But
I literally got to take that into account.
The point being made is that Lord J wanted to blame Godfrey and said, Godfrey, you had a responsibility.
Exactly. Okay.
Godfrey said, listen, I didn't even air the show. Some other nigga aired the show.
And
he said he took it down. He said he took it down. Remember,
somebody aired like
you go
somebody
to
had
Godfrey's
like
channel?
aired the shit and like had edited and shit. So
yeah,
they had to
Godfrey
show the whole
never,
show just
aired.
so.
It's not on his website. It's not on his channel. He never aired it.
But what happened to me was, it was even worse about the shit. Lord Jamal made up with the nigga that embarrassed him, but still blaming Godfrey.
Yeah.
Oh, he dapped it up with the white scientist?
Yeah.
He had to, bro.
Okay.
But he's still blaming Godfrey. Like, I ain't coming back on you. Like,
I can't even fuck with him no more. I used to watch his shit, man. So that's how I was up on it.
He told the white scientist, if we was in the street, I'd be fucking you up. Just because he
I did hear that.
I was like, what the fuck is this dude talking? I'd be beating the shit out you, and I was like, wow.
He done got mad because like what all that shit you were saying makes no sense. But
yeah, man.
But that's like the perfect example of what closest example of trying to hold the next nigga accountable for some shit. And it's like, bro, I didn't air the show, so I gave you your props.
What more could he do? Let's do real quick. He said he was down to debate the dude's name, Neil deGrasse Tyson. So he brought him like the junior. You know what I mean? He brought him like just a college professor level dude, and he still got fucked up. So
but you see what Neil deGrasse Tyson. But you saw what Neil deGrasse Tyson did to. I just brain farted on this dude's name. What's the light skinned dude that's talking about 1 and 1 equals?
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he destroyed Terrence Howard, and you try to fuck with, bro. I fucks with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I watch a lot of his videos. I stay on his channel. I fucks with him on his lives. That's my guy. You feel
All
what
right.
I'm saying? And it's like, do not try to debate that man. He will crush you.
But that's how you get the
Well,
like the crossover. Of, I'm supposed to take care. Of, like yo, listen.
Yeah, and
You
that's
came on to No Jumper. It's the Adam and Wack show. No matter what, I don't control No Jumper. I don't own No Jumper. It's the Adam and Wack show. We shoot our show on Thursday. They show it on Sunday. Or for just YouTube. Like they show it like, but bro, it is not my fault on what that man say. I don't edit it personally. I don't do this. I don't do that. That's up to Adam and his team to do that shit.
Yeah.
After I'm done, I'm out of there. Like, what the fuck do you?
But
I'm supposed
CJ,
to say, yo, bro, don't say that, you lying, or don't say that, you can get in trouble. And he still probably would have said, nah, it's all right, it's cool. Because this, like, loose cannon is not all there. Like, I ain't gonna say that, like, nah, I really don't think he understood what the fuck was going on when he was saying that shit.
yeah.
But I think he's so addicted to being in the spotlight because he had tried everything else. And then he was with Wack for a little over a year, and America knows him, so he's addicted to this shit.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say, CJ, I'm gonna say it like this: Pop does take some responsibility for his show.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. I got a show, and I know this about the people that I'm getting ready to talk to. Like one of the dudes, he pops off, he whatever. The other dude is just straight up and down, like try to troll you to get you to pop off. Yeah, I might bring both of them on and shit like that because I know I know what's gonna happen. But am I gonna be responsible for the shit that they say? No. Just like I wouldn't feel responsible if a nigga came on my show and he was like, yo, listen, when I leave your show today, I'm about to kill 15 people. I wouldn't know if this nigga was serious or not until he walked out of the show and went down the block from where I air my shit and just started shooting in crowds.
Like every like some shit like that. But like this nigga talking about some shit that just happened.
Yeah, and
like,
that's what I'm talking about. That would be the only difference. But
that's different.
In this situation, you're trying to blame somebody for something that happened a minute ago, and we don't know responsibility for what you didn't know he was going to say. Wasn't on his platform per se, and he was paid to do X, Y, and Z about
he
something
just said it on academic platform.
So I just
Hey, real quick, I gotta drop down. I'm gonna hop right back on. I just gotta do something real quick. I'll see y'all in a sec.
But like he just said it on like, listen, man, the dude was man, loose cannon that's exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah, loose cannon.
Word. So like some of the shit, I was like, yo, this nigga crazy. Is it like he got the trademark, what is it, Sweetie, Buttercup, use a marshmallow. Like, yeah, he funny as hell. He funny. But other than like, I don't know. But I know like certain shit, like going up there and admitting to some shit. Or I don't know, maybe admitting to it is better than if they trying to offer Big U a deal and he just throw your ass in there and been like, yeah, you was this and that and the third. But you went on everywhere. You went on YouTube, Clubhouse, and all these and saying you was the right hand and anything that this, that, and the third until you start fucking with him. But it was only like a year and a half, maybe 2 years that you wasn't fucking with him. But all the shit up until then, you're included in the Big U Rico case.
Yeah.
Where Brick Baby isn't. Brick Baby is looked at as a victim. So he may be testifying, but they won't let him out because he's a menace to society. That's where
You don't want to stand in front of no fucking judge, and they labeling you as a menace to society. That means they just want to lock you up just because.
No, it's definitely a menace because I don't know if you heard about when I played this shit about like what he like threatening his baby moms and he's telling people what he'll do and like if I'm not mistaken, the reason that they ran into the house is because they was his phone was tapped and I think he was either his baby moms or the chick he was with domestic violence. So and then the niggas they got bricked.
No, I didn't hear all that.
Yeah, man, they got like you gonna start hearing shit about brick was like probably was like trying to like line the niggas up. But then like he gonna be he was working for a minute gathering information. It's gonna get ugly in a minute. One like it's gonna be like if Big U wants to go to trial, he only reason he gonna want to go to trial is to expose everybody and stay relevant. That's about it. If he takes a plea, like nah, he probably gonna want to go to trial.
Man.
At this point, the case is too high profile.
Yeah, and that's when it get fucked up because when it's like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know if they got you dead to right and then you trying to take shit to trial.
I mean, he feel like if he feeling froggy like he Young Thug, but I mean, it's a bad deal with him. I'll be real with you. It don't look good. He got the RICO. He's got the murder. They seem to have a lot of evidence on that. They got human trafficking, extortion, intimidation. They know like extortion, intimidation. They got that for a fact because they was giving you $1,000 for at least half a year or something. So yeah.
I mean that's one of those sensational cases where you from all of those kind of charges, man, that's shit where you gotta convince the jury it was somebody else. I don't know how you tell people that. I don't know how you defend that. I mean,
and you don't have a little Woody over there. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, yeah. So you're not gonna be Young Thug, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, listen, you.
And a lot of people
I don't know that many black people. I don't know that many black people and/or Spanish people that literally beat a RICO case. I could even say this: the current sitting president didn't even get beat his RICO case. It's just sitting on ice.
Because he's the president.
Yeah. So RICO is like one of those charges you just can't beat unless you're giving up something bigger and better.
That's a fact.
So that's my only thing. Like, I don't know, bro. Unless you're giving up something crazy, that's just gonna blow the hole through a whole lot of shit, and it's gonna lead to 100 arrests and all of this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how you pay a lawyer for this because the lawyer's gonna try to get you just to get your money and tell you no. The best way we could do it is actually take it to trial because all we have to do is prove reasonable doubt and put reasonable doubt in their head that it wasn't you. And in a Fed case like that, that's not what's gonna work for you.
I don't think Big U can afford a lawyer because if you shaking somebody down for $1,000 a week, bro, you fucked up in the game. I'll be true.
Yeah, man, and that's one of those lawyers that's
25,000 to 1,000. So he went from 25,000 to 500. He couldn't pay you, and then you rob him, and then he get the feds involved, and they give him $1,000 a week to pay you.
That's an OJ level lawyer. To get you the fuck up out of what you facing right now, you need a lawyer that's on the level of a OG that could defend OJ. And right now, I don't know if you got money like that. That's like a $1.51 million jump off because this case ain't going nowhere no time soon.
That's why the case. I'll be truly honest with you. The case is so high profile that if he goes to trial, somebody will do it pro bono just for the damn.
The clout, essentially the rep, right? The have it on their resume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe some young nigga that's just trying to start out his law firm and shit like that, or just trying to say, you know what, if I win this case or I get this type of thing with it and get these charges dwindled down, I could probably make Junior partner.
Right.
Feel what I'm
Oh,
saying?
partner.
It all
Full
depends
out.
on the
Yeah, they
size
got to
of the
give
firm,
him full partner for that one. Full
Yeah.
partner.
You know, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm just saying, man, it's like I haven't seen or heard of anybody who beat a RICO case.
Nah, you're right about that one, champ.
For real. So you know, I don't know how that works out. So
I can tell you how it worked out. He fucked. F-U-C-K fuck.
That was not the answer that I was expecting, but that's the right answer.
Oh, come on, man. Bro,
You're
you gotta
bugging.
put everybody through your own sister is going over there to the ops and saying, I hope he never gets out.
And if you know that, then the prosecutor knows that. So the prosecutor is going to bring your own family on the stand to possibly testify against you. You ain't going home, bro.
I'm gonna tell you how long I've been fucking with this shit. The same way, like none of the Diddy shit is surprising to me. That's why this big U shit, because I was fucking with Gene Deal during the pandemic, like I was fucking with Wack. I was like, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga. Oh shit, he winning. He hitting more than he missing. And with the Gene Deal shit, like I fuck with Gene Deal, right? I'll tell you so much that when I knew Gene Deal was gonna be where he at now, is when he was trying to do the book and Puffy stopped the book.
Yeah.
When Puff stopped the book, it was like, well, hold on, Puff. You just said you ain't know who he was.
Yeah, that's when I started watching it because I was like,
you said you ain't know who he was. CJ, you said you ain't know who he was. This nigga's like, you just like, who the fuck is he? Right? But when he start pulling out, he start going into his, not like people hadn't seen a picture and blown it up. He started going into his photo album, pulling out the pictures of when he was with you and Big, and he was dressed like nigga. He was y'all personal. He was the one that was with you and him.
That's crazy that he would still have that from the 90s. And I definitely know who Gene Deal is now, but I didn't follow the whole saga. So I'm glad you put me up on the backstory that I didn't know that Puff had come out and said, I don't know who he is. That's big time. That's big.
He went to go put out, he had the book, he was going to put out like an audio book, right?
Okay.
Puff had to pay probably about
Puff his wings.
Did he? Like, yeah, Puff had to pay probably about $4-5 million keep that shit from coming out because he was paying the publishers not to even fuck with him, right?
All right.
So, and he, threatened him, you'll never get this, you never get that, whatever. So MREC TV, if I'm not mistaken, ended up doing, it was like a 2-3 part series. AC, is it 2 or 3?
For which one?
The Gene Deal, the shit about Big.
I think that was 3 parts. I'm almost positive it was 3 parts.
And three part. He gave it an MREC TV. After that, it was like Gene Deal. You know what I'm saying? And E, BT. Like everybody like wanted to speak to him about something because he was legit. He did work with Black Hand. He was with damn, what's the nigga name, man? AC.
From where?
The nigga that ran Black Hand, the owner, the gangster nigga that used to manage 50 Cent.
Damn, I can't.
Chaz Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard of him.
So now hold on, what you heard about Chaz Williams?
No, just exactly only what you just said. Used to manage.
Okay, let me give you Chaz Williams' backstory. Chaz Williams is probably the most notorious homebred gangster from New York. That's African American.
Oh shit! All right. Wait. Hold on, not to cut you off, but you talking a certain era?
All together.
Bigger than Bumpy?
All together. You can put him in the top. You can put him in the top.
I'm gonna take it. Okay, he up there. Okay, that's enough said. Okay, I ain't trying to debate semantics. Okay, he up there with him.
You can watch on American Gangster. This man was robbing banks.
Oh shit! All right.
Listen, matter of fact, what he
no, I ain't doubting you. Tell it, man.
No. Listen, he was robbing niggas because I'm about to show AC how much I know about New York. Watch this shit. He was robbing niggas, right? He got locked up. He paid a nigga to switch IDs with him. By the time they figured it out, the nigga was already out of jail, right? Boom. Niggas start robbing banks and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like big time, not no little bullshit. So his crew get locked up. They send them niggas to Michigan.
Okay.
So them niggas establish themselves. Cool. Chaz is this nigga's a mastermind. What does Chaz do? Chaz said, hey man, we got to get into this damn work release program where they let us go to Michigan State. No, not Michigan State, they let us go to University of Michigan. And they give us the weekend. So we got from Friday morning till they drop us off to Sunday evening when they pick us up.
Now, Pop, I wanted to ask you this question about Chaz. When he did the ID shit, what jail was he in? Was he in Brooklyn House or was he on the island?
Bro, I think he was in Brooklyn House, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, now I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, and I'm telling you a story that's 1,000% true. If I was still cool with my daughter's mother, she would tell you the same thing. I was locked up in Brooklyn House when he pulled that because they locked the whole entire jail down for like 3 fucking days, bro. Like you couldn't get no commissary. Everybody was locked.
Chaz had to slip up out of there. He had to slip up out of there, bro. I told you, I think it was
wait.
Some real 22-1 or maybe 22-2 when that nigga pulled that stunt, because all I remember is I was mopping the area in Brooklyn House. As soon as you come up on the elevator, there's 2 gates where the elevators are. You can't get out those gates unless the guard lets you. But then once you inside that gate, it's like a tiny little common area. You feel what I'm saying? I'm mopping that area, and then there's the cells. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I'm familiar with the layout.
I'm mopping that area, and then you hear the CO, their little alarm thing go off. You hear that go off first, and they like, yo, he was like, yo, go into the day room. All right, so I dropped the mop, go into the day room. I'm sitting there. Then he like, go to your cell. Go to my cell. Next thing you know, you hear the big alarm, and then everybody's coming through on a count. They doing like a count a lot.
Bro, the nigga Chaz, big nigga, hey man, they gonna let you go anyway. Boom. That nigga was up out of it.
Yeah.
So then what he did was once they called him, they ended up catching him after he was a master bank robber, right? Boom. They catch his crew, they lock him up, they send them niggas to Michigan. So niggas end up going to the work release program at Michigan University, where they get the weekend out of jail.
Right.
Did you hear what the fuck I said?
Yeah, that's something.
Get the weekend, like, you know, they're supposed to go back and forth to the college for the program and shit, but Chaz, them niggas is going to old. They going out of Michigan or not what they like Ohio and other banks and shit around in the area.
Oh wow, champ. That's a crazy.
And they got
man.
the
I
best
mean,
alibi. Like by the time that the real investigators get onto the shit, they got the best alibi for more months. Is that the only crew that's capable of doing this shit? They all locked up.
Yeah. Now,
right.
I just wanted to say this last thing.
You see what I'm saying? That's who
How
Chaz is.
How he did it? He did it in between the dudes who were out on bail and going home and people coming back from court.
Bro.
I see. Okay.
Bro, like,
hey, good little wrinkle to add to it.
You in your street clothes. There's no uniform. New York out here in Brooklyn, you don't put on no color uniform.
Yeah, like when the first shit that's what AC talking about. The shit in Michigan.
No, I don't know about Michigan.
I'm about to, bro. That man, I think it was either Friday or from like Thursday, some shit, bro. That man had a penthouse, and I think 2 Oldsmobiles or like two Cadillacs and some other shit. That's what he had. Like he would spend 4 days in prison, 3 days at his penthouse.
No, that's some player shit. I mean, I can't.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, the next level.
2 days, maybe 2 days, because when they was catching them licks, you feel what I'm saying? You ain't got to spend no money. You just catching licks, making money. They don't know who bank account, whatever, nigga. By the time they figured out what happened and they caught him, they were so embarrassed. They were so mad. Guess what they did?
You mean the system, the facility or whatever?
Guess what they did?
That allowed it? Yeah.
Guess what they did?
What's that?
Send them home. Get the fuck out of here.
You bullshit, man. I gotta see this. I gotta watch that episode of American Gangster.
Shut down the work release program. Release that nigga and told him get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
We went back to New York, started Black Hand, the Black Hand Security Company, and like he never ratted, never snitched, nothing. Stayed 10 toes, and when he came back, niggas was like, yeah, Chaz was that nigga when he left. He that nigga now, like nigga, but who else you know robbed banks from prison? Maximum security.
That's wild, man. I was finna say when you first started the story, I was finna compare it to some shit we had going out here in the Bay in Vallejo when Mac Dre and his homie Jay Diggs back in the late 80s, early 90s was hitting a gang of licks on these banks. Well, Mac Dre didn't rob them, but you know, it was his crew, and that's why he did time for it. And then he spit them bars from jail. Far as I know, first nigga to spit from the jail cell, and that's a classic out here. Look up I'm in Motion when you got a chance. Anyway, them niggas had a gang of licks at pizza places and banks. But no, not from the jail cell. So I gotta give it to the homie from New York, man. That's next level. Shout out to him. But I thought you said when they found out they was responsible for this shit that they would put him on like in the hole or some shit. That's crazy that they shut the shit down.
They was too like because I'm gonna shut it down in a few minutes, but they was too embarrassed to be like they fought for this and all this, that, and the third, and then like be real with you, they buried that shit until Chaz told the story. Nobody knew about it until Chaz told the story. Like if you go back, it's on the BET's American Gangster. Nobody knew about it. Chaz told the story. Like that's why I say like niggas be talking about Nicky Barnes, Frank White, the guy that like the Gotti's and all of them and shit. No, nigga, Chaz Williams.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to peep it. That's a legendary tale, man.
Real talk.
A legend for real.
Yeah, because the dude was a legend in Brooklyn House because they was like, how the fuck, what did you pay a nigga to give you his ID? And the nigga that he got the ID from was was just here on some trespassing shit.
Yeah, he was about to go home, and he was going and you know what he was gonna say? I fear for my life.
Yeah. You catch the nigga because here's the thing. The court niggas is sitting in the cell right next to you. In that cell, it's dude sleeping on the floor and everything. You and the people that's going home or whatever, or coming home from court and just got to go back to the jail to sign out and shit like that, they're gonna be released from the jail. You're in a cell with like 6 motherfuckers, if that.
I've been there.
So yeah.
Go ahead.
So, you already know, man. You catch the right one, like, yo, son, let me slide me that ID, bro. Like, what you in here?
Right.
No, by the time they find out, man, just tell them you was scared or whatever. Yo, listen, you going home anyway. You feel me?
Fact.
You're like telling that
Real shit.
Yo, bro, you don't even worry about it, man. You going home anyway. By the time they
got
figure
you.
all this shit out, man, the lawyers, they're gonna be too embarrassed to keep you locked up. They're gonna let you go.
And yo, bro, like I want y'all to go. You know what? I'm gonna do a show on that shit probably tomorrow on Chaz Williams, American Gangster. But y'all got anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here? Come on, go to bed.
Nah, it's late in the motherfucker for you, bro. You gotta get them kids up in the morning for school, bro.
It's Friday, though.
Homie, I can't believe y'all up on this late Thursday. I'm going to have to go to sleep myself. So no, I ain't got shit else. Thanks for having me up once again. Shout out to both of y'all. Salute.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up. This gonna be another late night for me, man. Getting these numbers together for this new project, bro. So I'm still looking at probably like another 2-3 hours before I'm able to hit the set.
I'm going to bed in the next few minutes because I got to get up around 7. I'm lying. I get up at 6:30, 6 o'clock, and then get these niggas ready for bed. For school in the morning. Yeah,
I hear you, bro. I got 4 hours of work, and then I got to be up before. I got to be someplace by 10:45 tomorrow. So that's just crazy. That's just my crazy ass schedule. So great show, bro. I'll see you on the next one, man.
I'm gonna holler at you, pimpin'.
Like the word already. Let me talk to him.
I wanted to quit music, but to no avail. When I was just a mere teen, I knew I'd go to jail. Was hard-headed, mom said it and she told me, well, I spill emotion through devotion as I blow this L. In the business of selling dreams to a jealous fiend. Or on a stage, I'm full of rage while the fellas scream. The bitches too, my vision grew, but still I'm far from reach. The perfect song to put me on is getting hard to speak. Shit can make an artist weak, but sometimes it keeps a diamond intact. Forever shining in my rhyming, I'm aligning the facts. I'm trying, a nigga dying as I grind in this trap. And I find it getting tiring trying to lie in my raps. Let's keep it real so the people feel and probably relate. Through my experience, I'm furious, I hard, but it's hate. I'm serious, and still a pin conceals the artist's fate. The bigger the record, the harder you embrace. It's hard to slay. Everything I want is far from reach. The many things that I possess is getting hard to keep. See, when they see me climbing up, they try to drag me down. And every time I leave the hood, I ain't in the back around. They say they try to reach the stars that land amongst the clouds. Sometimes I want to lead a stage and stand amongst the crowd. I need to speak and it's loud. I think I'm far from reach. I think I'm far from reach. I think I'm far from reach. Wrote most of my catalog behind the prison walls. Been up and down so many times, it's like I lived the fall. I'll give it all except my family to get the call. Foot in the boot, foot on the pedal, trying to ditch the law. My vision stalled, it's like I'm blotted through my open eyes. I'm so alive and still I'm dying, trying to hold a sky. I'm cold beside an old soul convicted with my youth. A nigga married to the streets, addicted to the booth, still amongst the missing truth. So sometimes you gotta give him what you feel. From a ribbon in the sky to a nigga on a pill. The fans that really listen start forgetting what is real. Like the diamond in the rough and a nigga with a deal. And still, you motherfuckers keep it far from non-fiction. A pop that wasn't there and a mom with an addiction. I'm not a millionaire, but it's obviously my mission. I'ma give them every moment that I'm living. It's like everything I want is far from reach. The many things that I possess is getting hard to keep. See, when they see me climbing up, they try to drag me down. And every time I leave the hood, I ain't a back around. They say they try to reach the stars that land amongst the clouds. Sometimes I wanna leave the stage and stand amongst the crowd. I need to speak in this loud. I think I'm far from reach. I think I'm far from reach. I think I'm far from reach. Hands extended, trying to grasp whatever's in my reach. Do heavy spinning, trying to stash whatever's in the street. I'm moving fast and still I mash Berettas in my briefs. Cause blood and money always clash with what's forever brief. However, grief is mandatory in the life we choose. Give them your freedom in this game, we pay the price to lose. And we don't need them, we just feed them when we fight the rules. But hustling to feed your families a righteous move. See, my perception is different. They say you're acting terrible.